Hello, and welcome to the Laundry Basket Boys for Titanfall 2. We are doing weapon reviews, Titan reviews, pilot tactical reviews, and everything else for Titanfall 2 that we can think of. And today we are doing the R-201 and essentially the R-101 because they are the same weapon with different names, same stats though. Alright. So, people, initial thoughts on the weapon?
It was some decent stats. That's how I want to put it for this moment.
Yeah, roughly 4-shot
I would
kills.
say that it's really versatile. You can pair it with just about anything.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't really matter what you pair it with, it will go well with what you put it with.
Unless it's like an actual trash combination.
Of course. But, like, there's nothing you can really make that's trash with this. I mean, it can be used with anything. Obviously, there are certain things that are better than others, but there's always that.
So what do you want to start with first? The
what tactical does it go best with? Or what do you guys think it goes best with? Frick.
I personally prefer using it with either grapple or hollow pilot. Depending on the mode, I mostly use hollow pilot really only in frontier defense because the bots get confused more than actual people will.
I'm really not good with this weapon. Never mind.
Personally, I'd have to go with stem and phase shift. Honestly, I feel like grapple kind of prohibits some of the movement qualities of this weapon.
Yeah, because it's
comboing.
You can't shoot while grappling.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like this weapon handles really well with like excessive and just complex movement. Because if you can get complex movement and you're just extreme, like you're out like classing and speeding your enemies with this weapon, you're gonna excel extremely well.
If you can get about
Especially
a semicircle around your enemies, hitting all your shots, it's pretty much a kill no matter what.
Just silence. Alright. What attachments do you guys like on it?
Can we go first?
I personally, right now, I've found using Gunrunner, extra ammo, and HCOG Ranger is my favorite setup right now.
I use the regular HCOG, Gunrunner, and increased ammo capacity.
I find that it's less worth it to use the hollow threat scope with it because you need that extra attachment slot for something else.
Yeah, to make, like, it is an assault rifle. You really just need a second attachment on it.
I disagree with that. Personally, what I personally run for myself is a speed or god dang it, Gunrunner and extra ammo because they're very efficient.
I've never realized how accurate this gun is.
Yeah, it's extremely accurate. But Gunrunner just allows you to have a little bit easier time. You don't have to stop as much. You can continue to move and everything. And then extra ammo, honestly, I feel is just kind of an essential for this weapon. Like, in any build, I feel like this is just like the base of what you should really start with. And personally, I don't use any sight with it, but if I had to, I would probably have to say HCOG, like just planned HCOG, or threat scope. Because you don't always need that extra attachment, and threat scope's just also a nice thing to have sometimes, because it has just very a simple and simplistic sight that makes it easier to see your enemies. Do we want to move on to ordinances?
Oh, yes.
I personally find it will go well with anything you want to pair with it.
Yeah, you can use
personally
electric
think that
smoke.
there can be a conflict of interest.
You can use
satchels
satchels to trap an area. Oh my god. You can use electric smoke to lock down like a door. You can use fire stars for more of an aggressive role. You can use gravity stars to keep your enemies in place. You can use the frag grenade. I don't personally like using frag grenades in any game at all, not gonna lie, but you can use frag grenades like grenades. You can throw them at people and make them explode, you know, because that's what grenades do.
Yeah, grenades can kind of make people panic, which is also a nice factor of that, because that can help you. Yeah.
The panic factor.
But something I wanted to add on to the gravity star is there is such a thing as momentum boosting with things like gravity star and grenades. Now, gravity star is the
we can talk about this in the ordnance video.
True. Never mind then.
Nerd.
Doing that does go well with the R-201 though.
Yeah, what do we want to move on to next?
Oh, by the way, we didn't mention the arc grenade yet. That's... I don't think any of us use the arc grenade much, but it's like... What? Okay. Anyway, it's really good for keeping your enemies in place. Like, it's not as good as the arc star, or no, that arc star? No, that's in Apex. Anyway, it's not. Wait.
Gravity star.
Yeah, it's not as good as a gravity star for keeping enemies in one spot, but it affects a larger area.
Fair point. Do we maybe want to talk about boosts that go with the weapon, or do we want to do secondaries?
Oh, we don't do boosts.
Secondaries, I find that the wingman goes well with it, because if you run out of ammo, it can pretty much just finish the job.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, and even if you're not out of ammo, sometimes it's just really satisfying to just kind of pop people. With the high damage and effectiveness of the wingman itself, the wingman's just a really good combo with it, because the weapon doesn't really have that much of a range, like, it doesn't have that much of a range that, like, deficit. It doesn't, like, drop off at, like, short range. This is just, like, a really balanced weapon for most ranges. Long ranges can be kind of tough, which I can definitely see because of the, like, sway and shake of the actual weapon itself. But otherwise, you know, it doesn't really drop off with, like, using any other secondary.
I will say this. If you're trying to make a versatile class, then the R-201 is probably one of your bets. Because it's good for grunts, AI, whatever you want to kill with it. It can even maybe do Titans if you're really good with it. But it's not
I feel
suggested.
like, hey Parker, the wingman is the new best anti-Titan weapon.
I forgot about that!
Remember?
That was a good day. Yeah.
That was fun. Anyway, no one's gonna get that. They're gonna think we're idiots, but no one gets it
until we
yet.
start talking about the wingman.
Yeah, we're gonna mention that.
Yeah, we're gonna have
like,
to do it in we're gonna have to do it in skirmish just so we can show that off.
No, yeah, we are. No.
We could do attrition.
Yeah, no, we're not doing attrition. What are you talking about?
We don't want
back to the weapon, boys.
to
Back to the
clog it
weapon,
up with
yes.
grunts.
So, do you guys think wall
Peasants.
hang or any of those, like hover, work well?
I personally
Hover
don't like
can
wall
work
hang
well.
for the gun, because I find that when I'm using it, I accidentally wall hang when I'm trying to aim down my sights and kill somebody from a little bit further, like medium range. And I find that it can just trip me up. Hover keeps you a little bit too still for my taste.
Honestly,
Same.
hover can go well. Let me just put it this way. Hover can go well. You just need to understand how to use hover. Hover is kind of limiting, I cannot deny, but it does actually go pretty well with the weapon itself. Because sometimes if you need to stop and take that shot, it does allow you to do that. But I don't think that hover would be like the main thing that I would put on this class. If I was to put anything on, I would probably put like, what's the one? Hold up.
Fast
low
regen?
profile.
Low profile.
No, low.
Okay. Yeah, I use low profile on everything because I don't like hover or wall hang.
Yeah, I've slowly realized how just ineffective hover is on certain things.
See, I was right. I destroyed you in our last R-201 1v1, but not this time. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, it is a 2v1, remember that.
Oh yeah, 2v1, sorry. It was still a 2v1 in that point. But,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, because you had a Titan.
Well,
Oh, shut up. So did you guys had 2 Titans!
Yeah, but our Titans directly contradicted each other, so.
A Legion and a Monarch. Seriously?
Yeah, not really. Okay, boys, let's get back to the video real quick.
Yes. Yes, we're about to end it,
Almost over.
remember.
Yeah.
So, final thoughts on the weapon? Any specific role it's extremely fit for?
Versatile,
okay,
if you're trying to go for speed and strength, then it's what I'd use.
It's a very effective
Honestly,
CQB weapon.
Yeah,
I would say that
it has just high DP.
Oh,
If you're trying to coordinate with a team, then you should really like. You can pair it with a team of softballs, and if the softball doesn't get the kill,
no, that's just disgusting. What do you mean the softball's not going to get the kill?
If the softball does significant damage, you can finish the job with an R-201, an extra team member.
I personally feel that the weapon works best with an aggressive playstyle because the weapon itself is just mainly meant for movement and everything, and it allows you to be as fast and allows you to like take your time when you need it and everything. Like, it's an aggressive style weapon personally.
I'd say it would be more effective if you didn't use it against 2 people who also had the same weapon.
Agreed.
Dude, no, I don't think that, dude. I think it'd be fine.
Nah, not really.
It'd be fine.
Alright, well.
Agreed.
Goodbye, anyone who watches. By the way, I am SocksInTheShower on YouTube. We have Void Owl also on YouTube, and Alex, who is not on YouTube. Yet.